Hey everybody, Stitch1993 here. Happy November. Again, with this month, we are looking at Toy Story toys, especially some of the more interesting, unique ones that I don't see a lot of videos about. Today is the Owl's Toy Barn playset that came in coinciding with the Toy Story 2 movie. This is a semi-unboxing video because as you can see, I have already opened this once before just to make sure everything was there, which it is. But we will still be unboxing it today, and I'll be going over all the little special features and figures that come with it. This was one of my favorite playsets growing up, just because of all the little details, and was really the first time I had a Lenny toy, which Lenny is my favorite out of the Toy Story characters, believe it or not. So before we take everything out of the box, we're going to look over the box and some of the information on it. Of course, on the front here, you're going to see the playset in all its glory, as well as kind of shows off some little figurines here. We have this little star right here in the bottom right hand corner that says includes hidden trapdoor, and working escalator, and 8 characters, and we'll be going over the trapdoor and the escalator and everything as well. And then another one is the lever activated launcher, which we'll be also going over. Jump to the side. It really just kind of shows again almost the same picture as the front in regards to the playset. On the back, though, it does give some information of some other toys that were released around this time, including the 30-inch jumbo Woody, which I do own a version of, and the 26-inch tall Buzz Lightyear, which I'm still looking out for that. 11-inch tall Bullseye, which I think is the one I have. I think I have one that's closer to the 30-inch one that's not included here. Then we have some little smaller figurines for the Toy Story and Beyond series. And actually, I think there is a version of this playset that's like a deluxe version that includes some of these other little toys that you see right here. Of course, this is the side I opened up, which is no different than the other side. So we're going to go ahead and take this out here. And it is in pieces. So we will be putting, or I will be putting it together. So of course it came with an instruction manual as well as a sheet of these stickers that were placed on, like this one right here, placed on the toy. I don't know if toys do this nowadays, but for you younger viewers, back then, as well as assembly required for playsets, you also had to put on the stickers, which in my opinion was the most fun part of the constructing of the playset, because you always had to make sure they were applied just right. So I think nowadays most of the stickers are already put on just because it saves hassle and time, and you kind of want to get to the toy without having to deal with it. So we're going to go over the little characters first, and then of course it says there are 8 characters, which there are. Most of them, however, are little green men. So all came in this little kind of blister pack here. There we go. So of course first you have Woody, which is, this is actually pretty well painted, detailed Woody figure for its height. I think it only stands about 2 inches. Oh wow, almost 4 inches right here for this Woody figure. He has 2 little pegs at the bottom, which will it fits into the playset, and I'll show off some more. Of course, this Lenny figure. None of these figures have any posability. They're kind of just one mold figures, but again, very nicely crafted, very good detail, paint detail as well. And then we have some little arm men These are, of course, smaller than your average size army men, so they're not movie accurate, although they are pretty much probably a little bit bigger than movie size accurate compared to the Woody and Lenny toy. Lenny's actually almost movie size accurate himself, if you compare him to like the actual Woody figurine and dolls. And apparently the army men are one of the, because they are so small, they're one of the harder to find parts of this playset if you're just buying parts for it. Most of the time you'll just see the playset with maybe the Woody and the Lenny figure. And it always seems, I've actually had some people message me asking if I was willing to sell just the army men. And I said, unfortunately, I'm not, because it is part of the collection. So the first part of the playset, of course, is the toy barn. This is the front of it. You've got the moon, which will go into detail with the cow piece here in a bit. We have two barn doors that just open like such. And then flipping it on the inside, of course, we see it has a bunch of toy shelves. These are stickers. This, and this one right down here were all applied manually. The next piece is, actually the next piece should be the main platform. This includes the trap door and it includes a little chicken figure as seen from the movie. I want to say this is probably the hardest piece that I had to put on. You really have to force it on for it to stay there, but once it's there. It's not going to move. So we're just going to attach that like so. And then this is a three-part piece that I've already put together once. It's just a brick wall, a ladder set, and the launcher, and they're all just clicked together, so there really was not any issues with that. If you look on the bottom here, there's a notch right here that matches the notch on the brick wall, so we're just going to match that up. And then the stairs will match up with this little bumped out piece of plastic that's right here. Alrighty. And then last but not least is the staircase, again with more pieces of stickers showing toys. That's just going to snap in right here. And there you have it. That is the full playset. So now let's get into some of the smaller little details here. We also have these two hay bales. They're just accessories. They really don't do anything, so I'll just put them right down here for right now. And then we have this cow that just goes right up here, snaps into place, and then that's the posability. And see, cow semi jumping over the moon. Kind of looks like it's going to land on it though. Going over the special features, of course, we have the trapdoor, which I will use Woody. Actually, I'll use Lenny. Probably use going to land better as an example. So the trapdoor mechanism is used by flipping or turning this little chicken just slightly clockwise, and as you can see, falls right through, and then you just click it back into place and it's ready to trap somebody again. Going on to the stairs, it does have this little knob right here which you can rotate and makes the elevator go down very slowly. However, I tend to just push it down because the teeth are very well meshed and they're not going to skip. Here's another view of it. And as you can see, there are these two little pegs here at the bottom, which you can use one of them to, I'll put it this way so you can see Woody, one of them to stick Woody on. So when you turn it. And of course with little kids it's going to shift up a good bit. He's not going to fall off. There you go. And finally, last but not least, the lever activated launcher, which again we are going to use Lenny for. A little test dummy. Sorry, Lenny. And then you just, with this little launcher lever right here, you just flip them. There's a little nub right here that is weight activated. There we go. I personally love this playset. As I said, this is my favorite playset growing up. I still think it's a really good toy, and it's sad that Disney didn't make any additional playsets like this for either 3 or 4 or any of the other shorts. So let me know in the comment section, did you grow up with this set? Did you always want it? Did you have the deluxe version? Which Toy Story figure playset was your favorite? And I've seen this one on eBay. I think I paid $40 for this on eBay. This one is a little hard to find, so if you find it for, I want to say, 40 or under, it's a good deal. And especially if you find the deluxe one, I have never seen that one on eBay, but if you find it, I would probably say $50, maybe $60 for that one, just because of all the extra figurines it comes with. So let me know in the comments what Toy Story toys you would like to see reviewed next. As I said, the rest of this month of November is going to be Toy Story toys, and check out my last video if you haven't already to see my full on display Toy Story collection. And like, comment, subscribe for future videos. Until then, thank you and have a good day.